I was gonna put this off till tomorrow, but with the new segment that I've been working on the fandom group, screw it. Toriko chapter review today. Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, bringing you Toriko chapter 266, The Final Treasure Chest. So the chapter begins with Toriko and Komatsu reuniting with the three Heavenly Kings and Mansan at the research laboratory's head office. Mansan was going to say that he is the new IGO president, but he got interrupted by Komatsu, who greets Coco, Sunny, and Zebra, as we see what they look like now after their time skip. Yeah, remember that color page 2 chapters ago? Yeah, that was legit. Now, Coco, Sunny, and Zebra actually got some new outfits, which look pretty cool, although why the hell is Zebra wearing a fur coat? I don't know, but in terms of their appearance, I think Coco changed the most. I mean, I was getting used to the fact that he was gonna have white hair now, but his hair changed back to black, so yeah, he kinda looks like himself now. Wait, I just realized something. Sunny's hair looks shorter. Oh my god, did he get a haircut? But I thought if he gets his hair cut, it's the equivalent of getting your teeth pulled out. I mean, if Sunny gets a haircut, then that would be extremely painful for him. Come to think of it, what the hell have these three been doing ever since Toriko and Komatsu were at Gourmet World? Well, anyway, Coco, Sunny, and Zebra greet Komatsu. Zebra actually was kind of relieved that Komatsu didn't die, saying that if he did manage to die in Gourmet World, he'd have followed Komatsu all the way down to hell, twisted his body up, and run it through a press, then mince him into ground meat. This obviously scares the crap out of Komatsu, but hey, Zebra's just glad that he's okay, so yeah, take it as you will. Sunny even notices that Komatsu has gotten a little manlier, even his nose changed. Thank you, somebody else notices that Komatsu got a nose job. And then it got ruined by Komatsu's crying, wimpy face. God damn it, Shimabukuro, you gave Komatsu a pretty cool moment in the previous chapter, and now, what is it with him and these freaky ass faces? It's cringe worthy. It's like hard to watch, and yet you want to feel bad for him, but it's hard. I guess he was still shook up after what happened to him a year and a half, which irked me because we didn't see what happened after a year and a half.
Lunar, let it go.
Sorry, I just want to know what happened during that time skip.
Just be a little patient. We'll learn eventually.
Alright. Moving on. With Toriko, he notices that the human world hasn't even changed at all, but they get interrupted by Rin, and her appearance definitely changed a lot during the year and a half time skip. She actually looks more feminine now, and her outfit's a little more revealing if you ask me. Hell, she's no longer the beast tamer, she's the gourmet research chief now. And when she sees Toriko, yeah, just like what I expect, she swoons over him, saying that she's so glad that he's safe. Toriko realized that Rin was the one that gathered all the people to help cheer him up. Knowing that she was worried about him and even thinking about him, he thanks Rin. Rin actually gives Toriko a request, something that she couldn't hold out any longer, and she wants to get to it. What is it? Marry me. And Toriko replies, marry you? Sure. What? What the hell is so funny?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lunar. It's just, oh god, the reaction was priceless. And you and everybody else thought Toriko was gay.
I didn't say Toriko was gay!
Then why is it every time you talk about Toriko with the anime hero or anyone else, you keep bringing up these so-called bromance moments?
Because Shimabukuro makes it freaking obvious, that's why. I didn't say Toriko was gay, and if he was, I wouldn't have a problem with it. He's a cool character. It's just usually when he has a moment with Komatsu, it looks like unintentional bromance. I don't usually take this thing seriously. And besides, since when has Toriko ever shown interest towards Rin?
Well, maybe Toriko realized that Rin cared about him a lot and realized that they were meant to be?
I guess. That, or is his feeling like Chi-Chi and Goku from Dragon Ball? Anyway, Rin was so surprised to hear Toriko's reply that the art on her face becomes well defined and detailed. So she repeats the question one more time, just to be sure, and Toriko replies, okay. And everybody had the same reaction I had. Complete shock. Did Toriko think about this while going into Gourmet World? Because he just instantly said yes. I'm just wondering if he was aware of marriage, let alone marriage to Rin. Is he aware of that? Has he thought this through? I'm just saying. I will admit, I thought it was pretty funny when Sunny doesn't even like the fact that Toriko will become his little brother-in-law. He even mentions, "What about Komatsu? You and him are partners, aren't you?" But Toriko just replies, "Does that have anything to do with this?" And then Zebra is all like, "Well, I guess that's the end of your partnership then. I'm gonna take Komatsu with me then." Oh my god. So we fast forward, moving on from that fiasco. Congrats, Rin, you finally got your man. The four Heavenly Kings and Komatsu are inside the first biotope. It seems during the year-and-a-half time skip, Coco and Sunny and Zebra were looking for Ichiryu's main dish. Even though they said before they needed Toriko's nose to help, so they looked for it anyway. But it seems during all this time they weren't able to find it, even going as far as using Zebra's brute force search method. Now we actually get a list of Ichiryu's full course menu: the Million Tree Seed, Chameleon's Tears, Mitarashi Konbu, Survival Bug, Princess Straw Grain, Dry Melolon, and Tono Arare, or Lord Roasted Mochi. You know what kind of sucks? Is that we didn't get to see them look for the remaining dishes of Ichiryu's full course menu. I mean, the only time we seen them looking for something was the Million Tree Seed that Toriko and Coco found. So I kind of wish we saw the rest of the main dishes being found, but I guess not. Toriko gets down on the ground and uses his sense of smell to hopefully find a clue. He found the scent of a Cucursaurus, which was the last thing to be there. But not only can he find the most recent scents, but he can find the scents of creatures before the most recent ones. He was able to sniff out multiple animals before the most recent smell of the Cucursaurus. Toriko's sense of smell has gotten even stronger during this time skip, even stronger than Kiba's sense of smell, because he managed to go through every single scent of every creature that was on this location, and he managed to find a cheery scent. But here's the thing, we get this panel of the long line of creatures that were last on this location. The creature before Ichiryu, it looks like a Nitro, but I'll get to that later. So when Toriko found Ichiryu's scent, they follow the scent trail. Coco wonders if the Gourmet World has stimulated Toriko's gourmet cells. Komatsu, I guess he was aware of what Coco was thinking, said that this was the same thing that Toriko did in Gourmet World. This was how Toriko was able to find Komatsu. He says, "Just by using a hint of my smell as a compass, he was able to find me and came to me day after day. Anywhere I was, he could feel my presence." That is what Toriko-san told me. You see, Naruto-san? You see? Romance moment. So freaking obvious.
Okay, you made your point. My bad.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. Coco notices that Komatsu has also changed, but the thing is, he was wondering if Toriko's got his cell stimulated during his stay in Gourmet World. So is this like a hint saying that Komatsu might have gourmet cells now? I always find it odd if Komatsu has gourmet cells, but if that were true, does this mean that he also has special abilities? So while Toriko and the others were following down the trail, Toriko decides to explain to them what happened during his and Komatsu's time at Gourmet World. Finally, an explanation! Granted, he doesn't really say a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. So while Toriko and Komatsu were at Gourmet World, everywhere they were was basically dangerous, but Toriko and Komatsu were able to find safe spots in many different environments. Toriko called them Gourmet World restrooms. It's a momentary safe spot, which are usually trees, rocks, anything that were invisible or were built from a disappearing environment. They're able to create some sort of comfort in the Gourmet World within the unseen space. So the Gourmet World restrooms are blind spots towards the surrounding beasts in the Gourmet World. Well, I guess that explains how Toriko and Komatsu were able to survive in Gourmet World for so long. Toriko then even said that the Gourmet World was like being in another universe, an air of isolation. In the Gourmet World, a place like that, as time passes and the environment evolves, a place like that would be destroyed. Then Toriko remembers that Ichiryu liked to play practical jokes, which he notices a certain spot that was completely clean off of any rubble. Toriko smells something definitely strong from that spot, and he reaches up in that empty space, but it turns out it's some sort of invisible barrier thing that he managed to go through. So Komatsu, Coco, Sunny, and Zebra go right through, following Toriko, and inside they find a small isolated place which was hidden in an invisible barrier thing. Something where you can actually see from the outside, but when you're inside, you are completely invisible. Jeez, no wonder the others couldn't find this place. So now the four Heavenly Kings and Komatsu finally found Ichiryu's main course, but they aren't aware that this tree looks like a house. And somebody is living in that said house, and it turns out it is the Nitro that came before Ichiryu. And that is where the chapter ends. So yeah, that is Toriko chapter 266. What did I think? I kind of liked it. It was an enjoyable read. I mean, it was nice seeing the four Heavenly Kings and Komatsu going off to find Ichiryu's main course and all, but there were still some questions that I guess I'm still a bit bugged about the time skip, and I still want to know what happened during the time. But at least we see how Toriko grew, not just in strength, but in a sense of smell. Now he can smell creatures before the most recent scent, and it's because of his sense of smell that they were able to find the main course. But it has been confirmed that there is a Nitro living in the first biotope. The question is, what kind of Nitro is it? I keep hearing rumors that it might be a blue Nitro. Maybe this Nitro might explain about Acacia's full course. Then again, Nitros don't talk unless this is a certain special kind of Nitro that does know how to talk. I mean, maybe this Nitro knew about Ichiryu and he'll probably explain some things to the four Heavenly Kings and Komatsu. Maybe about Acacia, maybe about his full course, maybe more on Ichiryu's backstory or something. I don't know. All I know is that I feel like I really need some more dialogue in this chapter. I don't know why. It's just, I want to know more of what was going on. At least we know what Coco, Sunny, and Zebra were doing. But I don't know if they were spending the past year and a half looking for Ichiryu's main course. I mean, I thought them being Bishokia and all, they would also go off to Gourmet World and also find some ingredients as well. Which is kind of a shame because I really did want to see them going with Toriko off to Gourmet World. That would have been really great. But maybe we'll learn more of what they've been doing during the year and a half time skip. But I did like the explanation of what Toriko and Komatsu were doing during their time. Even if it was a little bit, at least it's better than nothing. At least we knew how they were able to survive while in Gourmet World because of those temporary gourmet restrooms. And then we got the beginning, the whole moment between Rin and Toriko and their supposed engagement. I don't know if Toriko is really serious about marrying Rin. To be honest, I still have no idea why Rin got this crush on Toriko. That is still has never been explained to this day ever since she was introduced. But they probably have spent years knowing each other, but I don't really know if Toriko cares about Rin as much as Rin cares about Toriko. It's a bit kind of hard to tell for me right now. And it did surprise me really because Toriko does like Rin, but maybe as a friend, but I didn't expect him to like care about her like as more than a friend, but I don't know. It kind of shocked me and confused me, but I thought it was kind of funny with the rest of the Heavenly Kings talking about it. And Monsun constantly getting interrupted, trying to say that he is the president of IGO, but he keeps getting interrupted. I thought that was kind of funny. But on the plus side, at least we get to see Coco, Sunny, and Zebra and Rin again. So overall, I thought the chapter was okay, but I really wish we get some more information. Maybe that's just me. So yeah, that is Toriko chapter 266. Tell me guys, what do you think of this week's chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Any idea what this Nitro is going to do that has been living in the first biotope and what's its connection to Ichiryu? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Toriko chapter 266. I'm LunarSpawn27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.